It's Paul Marsh, and I'm delighted to say that I've been joined by best-selling children's author Pippa Goodhart, award-winning illustrator Nick Sharratt, and McDonald's franchisee Jayne Aspin-Mayne. Thank you all so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Be here.
So we are talking about many things, but we're talking about children, we're talking about books, we're talking about World Book Day. And I think it is fair to say, Pippa, that it's more important than ever for children to read books, isn't it?
It is because research has just shown that children reading for pleasure has gone down in the last 2 decades, which is an awful pity because there are more wonderful books out there than ever. And reading is such a vital skill, life skill. That's part of it. But books are such a source of fun and interest as well, to try things out and share with other people and discuss. And our You Choose books are aimed exactly at that sharing and having fun purpose.
It's funny. So, just a little bit of background. I've got two children. My youngest is 7, and my oldest is 11. And I've read to them both, or both me and my wife have read to them, every night or every other night, or enough. And as they have got older, my 11-year-old, we really do struggle to get her to read. She's at a funny in between age right now where she's definitely too young for some of the younger books, but she's not quite old enough for a lot of like the teenage books that are, how can I put this? Maybe about sort of romance and bits and pieces like that. And she's not quite there yet. So we do struggle with her. And it's funny. So like they're both of them have quite strict bed routines, and with my 7-year-old, he has a bath and then we read for 15 minutes before he goes to bed. And with my 11-year-old, she has a bath and she knows that she has to be in bed by 11, but she gets 30 minutes to read and she chooses to go to sleep instead.
Perhaps she's tired.
Well, yes, but my point is obviously she watches TV literally up until about 7:45,
Yeah.
jumps in a bath at 7:45 for a quick 15-minute wash, and then off to bed. And we do encourage reading, we really do, but we're fighting a losing battle with the older one.
The You Choose books are not only aimed at little ones. Nick's wonderful artistic style, as witnessed in the Jacqueline Wilson books, go right up into those pre-teenage years. And actually, there's a lot for children of that age to enjoy just browsing. And what 11-year-old doesn't like browsing through a catalogue and choosing things? Exactly what these books do. So, and it's not as demanding as, oh, I've got to read a whole chapter of something. I'm tired. So I would say these are ideal for that.
Do you think that's the difference? Do you think once they get to that certain age of maybe 11, it feels a little bit more like homework than a pleasure? Nick, how would you say the illustration makes a difference with all of that?
I think illustrations are incredibly important in books, even for the older children as well. I mean, I always needed illustrations in books to encourage me to read the words, even if they were the little chapter headings in the children's novels. It really was a little trigger to get me think, oh, what's happening in this chapter? And like Pippa said, with the You Choose books, they're really great books for sharing. So older and younger children looking at a book together is a fantastic way to use a You Choose book. And I think sometimes older children really like having the pressure taken off a bit and being able to enjoy looking at pictures. And actually, I think adults should enjoy picture books too, because they're not just for tiny children, they're for all ages. There's so much that your imagination can do looking at a picture. So many thoughts come into your head, so many ideas that you get, and they're an incredibly useful tool for all ages.
It's funny. It's the one thing, bringing up both my kids and reading to both of my kids. I remember sitting there and reading to them with tears coming down my face through laughter with these books. And then once you've read what's on the page, you then look at the illustration and you're describing, oh, look at what they're doing, or they've fallen over, or they've got stuck, or whatever it is. And it is just so important. And I love the bond that it brings between me and my children as well.
Yeah.
Yes, a fantastic tool for bonding, definitely. Yes.
Jayne, why is it that yourself and McDonald's have decided to get involved with this one?
Children's literacy is a real passion for McDonald's, and it's been something that they've been doing for a number of different years. We've distributed over 160 million books to families in the UK. We partner with World Book Day. I just think that we're so relevant in lots of local communities that we have access to so many families, and if we can help with children's literacy with these kind of initiatives, then it's great all round.
I have to say it's nice when I take my kids there and like I say, my youngest gets a Happy Meal, and it's nice now. I know they love the toys. I know they love the toys. But it's nice to have that other option there. It's nice to have a book, and what we try and do is rather than taking it and running off back home or whatever, we try and eat in, and we take those extra 5 minutes, those extra 10 minutes, whatever it is, and we sit and look through that book whilst we're there at the table.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I'm a mother myself, so I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I totally understand what you're going through at home. And these YouTube's books take it to a different level. It gives her some control back about what the story's about, and it gives us time together where we can discuss what's going on, and she gets to be part of the next chapter of that story. So it's definitely helping my relationship with her and reading, rather than, like you said, it being a homework. It's something we can enjoy together.
Now, Pippa, whilst we want to keep it fun, we want to keep it light, we want to keep it engaging when we read with the children, it's much more important than that, is it? What do you think that we should be doing, maybe on a daily, or like I say, I know it's tough to do things every single day, but maybe 5 times a week, what should we be doing with the children?
I think let them take the lead. I mean, if you take them to a library and show them the vast array of books they can borrow for free, it is astonishing when you think of what libraries do. And I think it's giving them that power to choose what they want. And it might be a book they're not actually going to enjoy, but it doesn't matter. You're not paying for it. You take it home and they learn from that. And I think if it's put in their hands a bit more rather than being dictated from above by teachers and parents, that's where you learn to love it and come to it for your own sake.
Jane, if people want to find out a little bit more about this initiative, where's the best place for them to do that?
Either pop into your local restaurant. The YouTube's books are with Happy Meals from the 19th of February through to the 25th of March. And we have World Book Day, where we'll be giving away a free book to anybody that comes into the restaurant without any kind of purchase.
I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Well, look, Pippa, Nick, Jane, congratulations on what you're doing. It is truly, truly amazing, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
you.
You too.